Hello, and everyone, welcome to Raven Zulu versus Baguette Kebab squad here in the semifinal. Great matchup. It's going to be close. You know, two top dogs, you can say. BKS, not as well known as Raven Zulu, but they can put up a fight and they can throw you around for 60 minutes. Matches are 60 minutes. That's time limit here in Squad Masters. Looking at the knockouts right now, we can see that to get to the semifinals, Raven Zulu went past Smoking Rifles and TAC. They also were top of their division in the group stage. Baguette Kebab squad versed Technical Trigonometry last weekend, and boy, they just showed out. They won by a large amount and showed they can play. Raven Zulu, BKS in semifinals bottom bracket. In top bracket, we're gonna have today casted by Gunny. You can find his channel on our Discord if you go through !masters. And it should be a good one. Mumblerines first Blitzkrieg last weekend. They won out. Blacklist versus OHBD, they won out as well. So Mumbles, Blacklist, Raven Zulu, the Baguette Kebab squad, only two of them will be in the grand final. Third place will be the losers of both of those games, and it will be a good one. Going on to the map for today, we have Mutai ASV2, a new layer with the introduction of V2 of the game, and it's V2 of squad, and it's really a nice layer. You have the scimitar for the British side, you have the 30 mils for the Russian side, and then you have Tigers, you have LPPVs, and they're going to be trying to disperse as much as they can for the Russian side. If I could get the right color here, they're probably going to go Cap Vineyard in the beginning, and then send one guy over there, then try and hold this little line here, which both teams are going to have to do. You know, you're going to have the Brits trying to push through the city, push through Warehouse to get to South District, and it's going to be difficult. We also may see the Brits try and come up all the way behind police and try and drop fob like somewhere in this area southwest of South District, which they can use to push around, and then you're making the Russian side play on two fronts. Similarly, you can do the same thing with the Russian side as well, by making the Brits play on two fronts, maybe get a fob up to the north here, all the way up north there, and then you basically force the British side to hold that north side, but also keep trying to push down south there. It'll be interesting to see how both teams play this map, how they use their VIX overall, and how they're going to be able to hold each other off. Last time I saw this map played, it was on OIC Season 2 Final, and boy, that was just a mortar fest. I don't expect the same thing here today, and I expect it to be a good one. With that being said, I'm gonna leave you guys looking at the start screen, and we'll be back when the game begins here shortly. So quick update here. Teams are still loading in. We should be going within the next 5 minutes, hopefully. BKS seems to be struggling a little bit to find the server, it seems. Hopefully we'll be good. But, you know, again, I'll leave you guys with some music and we'll be back shortly. what do we have to talk about here? You know, we're still waiting. We're about missing few people from BKS, and that actually else from BKS. Make that missing 3 people from BKS, and looks like 1 from Raven Zulu. Let me change after. But right now, you know, it looks like we'll have for Raven, the guys that'll be playing are going to be Slappy, Peach, Tim, Mercenary, Beta. By the way, I know this is still on the start screen. I'm just not going to swap over to the game till, you know, we go live and we swap here. But right now it's Gandalf from MR, Slappy, Peach, Tim, Mercenary, Beta, George V, Napster, Ruma, Hulk, Fazoo, Genim, Sean Nuto, Red Tory, Akerma, Minik, James, Devoted, Chris Podgoro, Cynico, Bert, Gandalf, Dermitrium. You know, some of these names, some names I have difficulty pronouncing. Inge, that's a pretty easy one. Useless Cloud, Existend, Soul Kill Kipper, what the fuck is that? Apprenti, Online Dater, Rate Enrage, Elixir, Plan B, Matic, LT, Dooney 163, Bilbo, Despair, Augie, and Loler for Raven at the moment. And then for BKS, you have Gambito, Gazelle, then you have, oh shit, they joined Sweats. You have Bill, Middenra, Duck Vador, Lugeberg, no, for BKS this is, Nagoto, Vanya, Danrays, Frezol, Psycho Legend, Gideon, Snow Ash, Raska, Can, Weep, Altifraz, Codex, Gambito, Gambitino, who we said, Playboy, Refka, Zero and N, Griffin, Drew Khan, Dodo, Mool, then you have Gazelle, Cyrect, Arpix, Rider, Semi, Neki. Then you have like no others, Camper, Lynx, Skyryzen, Macizy, Aaron PK61, Fraud Day, Alpnex, and that's it for BKS playing today. There's probably going to be 2 more for BKS, and then 1 more at least for Raven, but we'll see it when it gets to it. Hope you guys again with some music. Hopefully we'll figure this out and we'll get into it here. Until then, we'll be back shortly. Quick update, boys. There's apparently an issue with the server. We're trying to fix it and see how long it takes to do so. Hopefully we'll be up soon. Hopefully, you know, the plus 16 from the original start time, you know. Let's see. Okay, guys, so better late than never. We're about 30 minutes behind, but you know, the match was supposed to start at 19:30 UTC anyway. Yeah, that was my fault. I put out the wrong time in the in the in the announcements. You know, we definitely didn't have a little screw up with servers. Definitely didn't have a screw up with servers. Nothing happened with servers. Don't worry about it. But we're gonna get started here on Muta ASV2. So we'll be back shortly. We'll be getting started shortly. I mean, as we are gonna be going live. Let me turn off the sound here. And we'll get going. We have squads being created by Raven, squads being created by yes, and we'll create our little cast squad here so we can hear what is gonna be going on. Should be good. Let's allow them to make their squads. I'll make squad 10. It won't matter. And we'll be getting live. Hopefully no one has the logic bug right now. What I hope for. No more delays. But we have this going. We're gonna be looking for really a fight on South District and intersection in between those two caps. And it'll be interesting to say the least. Round 1 about to get started for the semifinals of Squad Masters. In terms of squads right now, we have Bilbo leading Squad 1, 16-3 leading Squad 2, Existended leading Squad 3, Ludin leading Squad 4, Bazoo leading Squad 5, Enraged leading Squad 6, Beta leading Squad 7, LT leading Squad 8, Galaxy Squad 9, and that is it for Raven. Something interesting I'd say is look at the amount of Marine Reacts playing today. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Marine Reacts. No real members of DXT today for the Raven Zulu partnership. But you know, it's partnership, so you gotta sacrifice a little and you gotta see what you can do for the team in order to win some of these matches. BKS, on the other hand, they have leading their squads Weep, Alphanex, Raska, Fraud, Muffle, Altifroz, Middanar, Gideon. And that is all for BKS and their squads. In terms of how this game will play out, like I said before, fighting over intersection and South District. We're about 33 seconds into live. Should be a good one.
Remember, good comes.
Should see a lot of action. We may see a lot of mortar tubes firing about here and there. 12 seconds until we go live here. In terms of the rollouts for both teams, they're taking all the Vix for this, for Mutaha, and we'll see where they go. Looks like one of the squads for BKS is going to be going towards that middle objective, towards the towards southwest of Riverview, potentially dropping water fob, or maybe using that little area to push towards South District southeast. Right now, exiting main, we have one Nachi going for Vineyard. It looks like the command squad, and it's a two-man, so they'll probably drop some orders around East checkpoint, and we'll see how it goes. Exiting main, we have the Scimitar. Looks like it's heading piece of intersection. And then we have another tracked vehicle heading for intersection itself. Compound is going to be capped by one guy in a bulldog. So he's hopping out there. He's going to cap that. You can get it down. And I definitely need to mess with my FPS a little bit. Mess with my game settings. Probably. So let's see here. At 24. Yeah, let me turn down my settings a little bit so we can actually see the action.
There's no one on main road.
Texture quality on low, high, and there we go. Should be off a lot better. And we have BKS immediately fighting with MR here on the north of South District. Good battles overall. We'll see if Gandalf can push in and get them down right now. And then we have a fob also going up north, a squad over north of checkpoint as well. To the west of warehouse, we have Cynico fighting off the squad himself, goes down, having a little bit of a tough time here. Droid's trying to fight out of here and take that off. FPS is gonna make me a lot better, hopefully. Droids is gonna try and push Muffle here on this building.
Copy on my way. Copy on my way.
Should be good. Don't know why that is happening. So it's push Muffle, got him down. And you have BKS trying to hold south of warehouse right now. Cross server. You have BTR also doing some frag dumps into the apartment buildings there. You have Raven also, Raven Zulu, pushing towards river view already. Who is that over there? Kerma. Kerma already potentially found the fob. Potentially found a rally at Riverview. If he takes that out, he'll be able to hold it off for the most part. On checkpoint, you're gonna have LT hiding in cap there. So you have BKS over to the north of checkpoint, but it's not really relevant right now because they're gonna get checkpoint and then move immediately to well, cap immediately South District. And that's gonna be basically a big play. Also, Kerma, if he can get this rally to the north of Riverview, that's one of their only spawns right now. So if he can do that, it'll be big.
LPPV on the west dead, 4 guys on it.
Nice.
FPS is taking a dump for some reason. I don't know why my FPS is taking a dump now. It's literally having its way.
Need mortar on north from spot 3, market it. Which one did you say?
In terms of north checkpoint, they're still holding them off for the most part, and they're still doing a good job over there. Having extended, getting revived on this little building here. Hopefully he'll be able to hold off BKS from north. And you also have, like, Raven Zulu pushed a little further into these little compound buildings here. Well, 63, see Guzzle on the roof. He does, but they're more just to its northwest. If he can take a peek down below him. Piss, it's like all over the place right now.
Do you want me to leave these guys on these checkpoints? Or,
not great, but
stay here still?
you gotta do what you gotta do. During intermission, I'll restart the game and see if that fixes it. George, if he looks a little more northeast, he'll get Fraud. Out to the north of Checkpoint, they're clearing out. You have Fizzu dropped a rally. Northeast Checkpoint, and he's going to try and clear out the guys and rallies to the east there, and then try and push for intersection most likely. You also have Kerma worked his way around to the north of Riverview, and he took out that rally. So BKS's only spawns right now are on intersection and then southwest of Riverview. Right now, Will, Raven, Zulu are getting up a fob, 2 fobs by South District, 1 on the cap itself, and then 1 on police station. Wonder if Enrage is gonna destroy this LPV. Nice job. 16-3 goes down, but he has buddies there to help him out, and Nagi's gonna get the revive immediately. In terms of kills right now, 36, 216, 9 revives, 27, so pretty even on the revives front. But kills, it's almost double in favor of Raven Zulu. What's that Logi doing? You're gonna have Mercenary seeing that Logi. He's gonna take out the driver there, and that's gonna be a big play if he can make that. If he can basically destroy it. He's getting his rocket out. He misses a shot, and that Logi's gonna get out of there basically free. Get a really good job there. Need 30 mil in Rage, and Devoted doing a nice job just trying to gain ground for their team and help them out where they see fit. Av is going up right now on police station, and you have BKS trying to flank around to that southwest side of South District. Like we talked about, Gideon's probably gonna drop a rally there, and I don't know if they're gonna be able to do it, if they're gonna really have the time. Kerma went down north of Riverview. They don't have a fob there still, so I don't know what they're doing with that Logi. It seemed like they maybe wanted to, but they are trying to maybe save the tickets in case Raven did a little push. No, they're dropping. Oh, there we go. We also have on checkpoint. Quad 4 on my data, Matic. Student. Still trying to wipe whatever is left here, and then Mandator and Beta in 30 mil are trying to do some frag dumps where they are seeing shots coming out of. Raska is probably going to drop that rally on the South checkpoint, and that's going to leave a lot of their spawns on South District on those rallies south of intersection right now for Raven Zulu. The squad over south of Riverview for Raven Zulu keeps getting wiped by the BKS members sitting prone and waiting for them to push, doing something smart and just knowing where they're coming from. Yep, Augie being the medic for the squad. Ooh, and Shem tried to hop over, was immediately seen taken out by, it looks like Suni Dot. Good job by him. They're working together. They're trying to get their squad further up. And Guzzle, trying to make that not happen right now, is gonna go in with a little push here. Will he survive? I don't think so, as Peach is not looking down. Guzzle definitely saw Peach peeking his head up, and he's trying to get a nice peek on his head. It's just not good enough right now. Tunidot goes down to Guzzle, and Augie takes out Guzzle in retaliation. Augie gonna get the revive, but then you have Drunken on this north here. Tarukan takes out Augie as well. And then him, George, flanking around, trying to gain some ground. Agi maybe gonna get revived. Looks like they're giving up. They're gonna respawn on that rally that they placed to the south here. And then looking on the squad south of Riverview for Raven Zulu, we have Apprentice and Despair and Bilbo trying to find this radio and hab that BKS keeps spawning on and keep pushing from as well.
And we're gonna need ammo on the west. I need ammo to have for my medics.
17 FPS. 15 FPS. 15 FPS.
Comes off.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on. Despair's not really doing much. I'm surprised they didn't really find that fob as well. And you have BKS trying to make a flank on this East River bed right now.
It's open, baby.
MR though, holding them off pretty well. They are getting past. You have Mech, and then Aaron went down to James, watching from the building there. Watching from the top here. Mech actually be seen right now? Question. Is a question. You have a squad. So the fob's right now blocked on police. You have Codex, you have Gideon, and you have Psycho Legend. Use that west side, and ran across from Riverview almost. And they're blocking the hab. They're gonna try and go for the radio. Psycho Legend up top right now, and Gideon, basically similar to Gideon, is already inside, and Psycho Legend goes down, was about to dig the radio. Online Data did a good job there, and Kerma right now pushes in. I think that was a nade from Kerma as well. That's a good job. So both of them are down. Gideon and Psycho Legend are down now. Hab is going to be re-enabled, and you have people on this mortar fob to the south of district as well. Bill, Sanrise, Frezol. Sanrise and Frezol are down. Bill gonna go for the revives, try and get his squad up right now.
It's pretty fucked up that we lost mortars like this. We need someone to hold away them from south.
That stream's dumb.
They're stuck in there.
You have this fob that was placed by Raven Zulu on warehouse, and you have Alp right now getting on top of it. It's gonna see the radio, gonna try and probably dig it down, get his squad to dig it down here if he can. Definitely heard it. Raven Zulu can drop the hab north, and they're not even notice that the radio is gonna go down to the south there.
Yo, squad 7, try to wipe the rally south of you somewhere.
Intersection is pretty hot at the moment. You have Raven, Fazu, and Loler. They have a rally out to the northwest of intersection. They're going to try and sneak in, maybe do some two-man tactics, and work together for the moment. In terms of Vix, nothing really has happened with them for the most part. They've been mainly trying to stay outside and stay on the safe.
Shoot, gun around.
Azu and Luller.
There's no way I can push through this fucking open field. I got shot from west again.
Yeah,
Azu does not see the two crossing southwest.
I don't know. Just hold there.
Ooh. No, he does. He sees Van, he hits him a few times, but he's gonna stay up. And he does not see Alf right now. Alf has a rally down, so he's gonna be able to respawn if he dies. He picks it up, then try and place it somewhere else, knowing that they're close. And Fazu, it's a tree blocking them. It's story of life sometimes. Radio is gonna be dug on warehouse, so that raid is going to be gone. That's 10 tickets right now. In terms of kills, 107, 247 in terms of kills. In favor of Raven Zulu, 33, 2, 32 revives. Pretty even in terms of revives right now. And McQueezy ding the radio here. And you have 16-3 coming back, trying to save it. Will he do so? That is going to be the question here. Alf has a nice little angle, I think, above the radio itself. And Mech being it down. Those are close. Inside the building here. And what a trade. I think Peach actually traded with him. There's one still upstairs. And 16-3 does not take him out. He thinks he got him, but no. So that raid is going to bleed out right now on Warehouse, giving DKS 10 tickets, 200 to 303 in terms of tickets. Let's do something here.
We are putting crossfire intersection.
If that helps this FPS issue.
Did we kill the shooter?
Raven Zulu losing their rally, so Fazoo and Roller lost their rally to north from the 40mm, I think, going past the Warrior going past, and Alfred takes out Roller right there, trying to push onto those two. Bad day. Bad days. On the bridge to the east of intersection, you have Raven pushing up. To be precise, MR pushing up. Green reacts, going for the kills right now, and it's starting to be picked off. You have like no others in the northeast. Useless is trying to do a little QE action, get through, but like no others takes him out. Neck. Dom goes down, and I mean, Dom doesn't go down. Like no others, he's still up, and he's gonna get behind them. South District is relatively unseen. Like it's relatively safe, except for Codex with the Sapper class. Like no others goes down there. And you have that fob going down also to the southwest of Riverview itself. Let's see what Codex does here on this radio. One man with a C4 for the entire team. See what happens. Riz goes down. He went for the top. Codex. Kill. John does not see Codex. Intersection itself being pushed by Raven. Codex is gonna hide for another day, get through those ways, and take a look at what's happening here on the intersection right now. Both UAVs are up for both teams, so we're gonna try and get eyes on the fob and call it in on such. But you have MR pushing in, Raven pushing in. You have a little opening here, and I think that's what Inch sees. He's gonna try and look through it, gonna try and get them as they exit, but you know, with it being blocked, there's no one gonna be spawning and exiting. In 3 saying he can't jump, and you have the Scimitar. Scimitar is pushing off. Scimitar is driving away, and they're gonna live another day right now, trying to reset and on potentially another point. You have Squad 1 already on Riverview for Raven.
Full squad to your north, dispatch.
Burma goes down from Frost. A nice stop. towards Bear. Takes out one himself. Ooh, Cynico. Muffle. Going right past Ape. Up right now. Muffle ends up going down right now. To Ratori.
I need to reset. Do you want me to go for compound or overview?
Gonna start driving through. Gonna be getting cap right now. It's gonna be trying to hide in cap right now. Trying to just spray in the cap. What I mean. Nothing being called in yet, you know, there's no, you see the UAVs are up, but they haven't used the actual 810. We're waiting for either something juicy or looking for it to come in here. It's 282 to 144 right now in terms of tickets. In terms of kills, 154, 264, 47 revives, 248 right now. Mercenary does not see Gazelle. But Ratori will. And what a trade from Ratori. I thought he would have gone down there. Damn. Sad. We have intersection being capped by Raven Zulu. And I think Codex is actually snuck around. He's on the radio. West South District. It's going to do a nice job with those mortar tubes. He's going to take them out. What? I thought I saw someone on there. Okay, I guess it was dead. Guess so. Slappy right now hiding in trees. And you got mortars landing exactly on BKS's new fob that they're trying to go up, dig up. So that's not going to happen right now. BKS might wipe the rally as well that Raven Zulu has and is pushing with on the southeast. Lappy revived himself, healed himself up, and can push in. Does he see Schneck though? He definitely hears him. And Schneck goes down from one top, a little farther down the road. Vix, nothing really happening with Vix right now. Trying to work together at the moment, and potentially I'm waiting for like some frag dumps right now, not the actual cat zones. Irvin took out that Logi, just going for tickets, and you have Playboy going down to Sloppy. Motors are going to be down, are going to be offline for BKS. Meaning that they're not really going to have as much of a push. And a big push from Raven Zulu. Slappy taking out a rally. And the hab down. It's definitely affecting them. Squad 7 for BKS is trying to get a new fob down onto compound itself. I don't know if it's going to be good enough though. I have no clue if it's going to be save them. 334 to 94. So Raven Zulu probably won round one, if we had to say so.
I'm holding on north. There is LPV. Nice. LPV marked in northeast. Can you chest? Yeah, wait.
In terms of kills, 174 to 71. 55 tickets. The revives 251 in favor of BKS. So BKS doing a better job of reviving slightly, but Raven Zulu getting those kills that they need. It's right now back up. They called it out. Raven Zulu is going to be trying to push that, and you already have Slappy inside camping, making sure that they're not getting the spawns in. Is now blocked. Slappy on the radio, gonna dig in a second here.
Ready inside the house. Yeah, Hab's secure, Hab's secure.
Radio's inside the house? They just went past it.
Radio's here.
He coming from south. Because
Okay, there we go. Slappy found it. I was gonna say, if Slappy didn't see that, they just went right past it, so would have been surprising. Review now gonna be capped in favor of Raven Zulu. No real push on intersection right now, except from the east, but don't really have a rally up, and I think got taken out by Devoted and Enraged. Good job of just circling around with that BTR and finding those spawns that BKS are trying to get down.
I marked the infantry. They're under the bridge on the mark.
You driving into intersection, maybe a new mortar fob going up. Fobs were dug down on intersection, so they're just replacing them and saving them those 10 tickets for the halves going down, for the radius being dug down. 78 tickets to 325 right now. And Raven Zulu pretty much full control. Ahab is now down on the west side of compound for BKS. Have existed and Inch. Pretty good force. Let's see what they can do.
Clear. There's no one. Copy.
Something's wrong with looking at that section of the map.
Он
Не
близко?
знаю, как он выжил. На стрелке выбрали.
So exist ended. Red push immediately. Hab is now marked, and they're gonna mortar it down, knowing where it is, and we'll see that probably in a second here. But BKS mass spawning, they're trying to get inside the cap zones here, inside the cap zone, and get some sort of presence right now on the actual caps. We're 25 to 52 in terms of tickets. We have Liller getting inside. Again, another 30. 30 versus the Scimitar north of intersection here. Scimitar is badly damaged right now, and one goes down. There's another one further north. Devoted and Rage. I don't know if they're going to want to push that.
Where was the club?
Very north on the road. He's moved northwest behind the buildings.
They should see the smoke. They're gonna probably chase, but with the Scimitar being so close to their main, basically making gun for their main, I don't know if it's worth it right now. And there you go, the Scimitar scene. Enrage going with 30. Trying to get in there. I don't know what exactly the Scimitar is doing there right now. Seems to be still trying to run. He's getting more defensive though. Knowing that they're gonna get it in front of him and probably get there for anything. What is now being shot from intersection. 2 tubes up. You have who's that? You have Ludin, Amatic, you know, watching that east of intersection for their team, and then Despair trying to run through the city a little more south compound, towards that fob that was marked on compound itself. Devoted and Rage, they know where this 30 mil is, but they're just not willing to push him, knowing that they already won one fight and they're testing their luck. Riverview is going to be tapped by Raven Zulu in a second here. A fob's going up on Riverview as well, and then mortars are landing on that compound fob. Fob is down one stage already, so BKS just running off of rallies for the moment being. And Raven Zulu, we can see all that blue at his southeast here. We got 201, 280 in terms of tickets, and 65, 259 in terms of 201, 280 in terms of kills, and then 59, 266 in terms of revives here. Raven very much control. Ahab is definitely not going to be dug up again. 23 tickets left for gas. Dimitri going for George. Oh, he's hiding under a bridge, under a little staircase here. And Dimitri goes down. So Can took out 2 so far, but can't take out 3rd in Gandalf.
Enemies on southeast of intersection.
Following them out southeast intersection, and you know there's a few there, but they're just running off rally, and that rally's already squashed. To the south here, though, they have to watch out for River View itself. A thermal taking out another LPPV for Raven Zulu.
Enemy LPPV compound.
And Jantu
Was hit.
expecting him
Be destroyed.
to take out Aaron. As Aaron takes the loss there and goes down.
LPP on squad 1-1. Around the marker.
Antics left for BKS, 364 for Raven Zulu. 207, 286, 299 in terms of incaps, 157 in terms of incaps for BKS. BKS also replacing their hab, so the hab must have been either dug down fully or it was mortared down fully, and BKS is replacing it so they could run off, but 8 tickets left. It's not looking good. Gandalf and Jean. Oh, Derm. We're probably gonna see this hab here. No, they're not. They're running right past it. 3 tickets left. To the north here. Gandalf, Derm on the route, radio, and that's gonna be GG for round 1. 362 to 0. Yeah, 362 for round 1 for Raven. We have 209, 288 in terms of kills, and 69, 267 in terms of revives. Lappy doing a good job, 16, 17 with 10 revives himself. Bilbo did a nice job. Kermit, you know, he didn't get the kills there, but he did a lot with flanking and wiping rallies for Raven Zulu. With that being said, we'll be going to intermission here. We're gonna be back in sometime, and in about 10 minutes probably. I say that with some hesitation, but we'll be back in about 10 minutes. I'm gonna restart my game, and we'll see what happens for round 2. Well, boys. Round 2 is about to get started here. Went a little quicker than I thought for the break, and we're about to go. Let me swap you over to the game. Sorry about the issues with FPS round 1. I don't really know what was going on there. It looked like there was some sort of mem leak when I originally started the game, and you know, there's little I can do about that during the match. That's with some FPS settings, but it's whatever at that point. But going into round 2, we have Irvin Zulu. You know, they won by 362 round 1, and boy, they showed off why they are one of the best teams in this tournament, and probably going to be going on to the final here to face the winner of the other matchup between Marines and Blacklist. For the squad leads for BKS and Raven Zulu, we have Alpha Nex, we have Weep, we have Guzzle, Muffle, Raska, Alpha Froz, Midinner, Gideon, and then for Raven, we have Existended, 16-3, Spare, Ludin, Fazoo, Beta, Enrage, LT, Galaxy, and that's it for those squads there. Let me make my own squad so we can listen to their comms. We'll be getting going in about minute 25 here. So, yeah, we'll see how they go, how they do, how these teams played out for round 2. I was told by Lil Birdie round 2 to watch out for a potential rush. So we'll see how that'll go and what's going to happen here. We did see in round 1 that BKS went for a rush on checkpoint. That didn't really work out initially. And Raven Zulu had one guy in cap and then spread their guys out north of checkpoint and allowed them to get that cap. Then once they had that, they had district and moved on from there. Ref is asking if we're good. I think we're good. I hope we're good. That's more what I want to say there. I think we're good. We're gonna get started in about 20 seconds. Be an interesting round 2. Really talking in Madcoms. I guess they're using some Discord or TS for that. And just communicating to everyone about their plan, etc. And making sure everyone's on the same page for that. But what is Playboy doing? He like hit a building, went off. Looks like they have a squad going for Vineyard. And then we have what looks like Raven Zulu are going for intersection and potentially going initially for police station. It's going to be a big rush if they can get it down and get it working over there. Right now we see one guy dropped off at Vineyard. Thermal's going for East Checkpoint. Simtar's going for intersection, maybe driving through to South District. And then LPV's going for what looks like police station. Tiger's driving into South District and through, going for warehouse north there. And then they're dropping a fob on police station. And that's going to be KS. Squad 2 for BKS is dropping their guys south of warehouse here. You have like no others pushing that. Let me just do this at command because I know my FPS is good enough. You have Gandalf in the LPPV Crow. He has a nice little vantage point, and he's using that little head peek he has to allow him to look into the entrance there. On the west, you have BKS getting wiped by Raven Zulu in Tiger, and you have Cynico finishing off Camper here. Their mills are, for the most part, just spraying by the looks of it. One of them's head peeking, and they do get the kill. Do get the kill on the LPPV here. That's a little delayed. Raven Zulu doing a nice little push as well towards police station. Up above Rack, and nice little nade for Muffle takes him out. Oh, he kills Kerma! No! App taking a little friendly TK there, and Kerma goes down to him. A little trigger happy, you can say.
There's a
He knows there's people around, and he just has to be a little more careful right now. With the checkpoint, you have a fob going down for BKS. That's up now, and you have Raven Zulu trying to push on this checkpoint cap. Plan B, Unloller, getting some revives. Frazzle healing himself up, and what a nade! Lands right on. Oh, that landed outside. Never mind. Landed right outside Frazzle, and Plan B takes him out eventually, leading to their death. Moving back onto South District here, we have mortars landing onto BKS on the south side of Warehouse, and they're just trying to find fobs with those mortars, most likely, and once they hone in on one of them, they'll just spam it. And I'll just exploratory shots. For the most part, you can say. Are they killing each other? What the fuck? What is going on here? Nice little trade for App. It was Slappy who lapped over Southwest. You know, I saw Kerma get TK, so get TK'd, so I just have to be sure. Kemper goes down, and Red is just hopping down, trying to get out of there. Don goes down as well. Got mortars right now from Raven Zulu hanging on that northwest compound. What is going on there? The Scimitar, and then you have Alpinex getting nice kill, and 30 mil and Scimitar go down. Leap. Tiger. Just doing some driving around, making sure they stay off that mortar tube. But the checkpoint is a little hot right now for BKS, and South District itself right now, BKS is holding, but Raven Zulu is pushing hard. 19 kills to 29. In favor of Raven, so plus 10 advantage right now, and then revives are pretty much the same. Spare trying to get a nice little push here. See what he does.
I'll nudge you down.
And make some ground. There we go. That Tiger's dead. That was harassing Raven Zulu at intersection. And that's what killed the Scimitar. It's that toe that BKS placed northeast of checkpoint on the radio tower compound. Will Ludin see Dodo? Big question here as well. Come on. Yes, looks like they cleared out most of that east, most of the people north of East checkpoint. It's be only one in Munich, but will probably go down being solo. But as they're coming back up for Raven Zulu, they're going to be hitting District. And inside you have Cynico. Stuck inside from the north here. Went through warehouse, and you have him inside now, basically blocking the cap. BK is calling out that they're blocking the cap, and they are, and Cyrek goes down, and cap is now going in the favor of South District of Raven Zulu. One nice play by Cynico. Cynico just needs to stay in there and stay safe, but he has Alpha Nax and Mech Wenzi pushing in to try and save that cap. North of the intersection is still fine, and you have the spawn back north of checkpoint 4 squad 5 Fazoo. I'm surprised Moderna hasn't seen the rally just to the west of him, but Alpha Nex peeks out Inge, and will he be able to get Cynico as well? Cap is still steady, and Mortar's now coming in on the cap. Cynico, I think, took one shot there, but he's a little injured himself. They seem to be, I want to say Raven Zulu's mortars. Not sure who's mortaring here. The other one. Harley goes down for Fazoo at the checkpoint. Fazoo's going to try and go with lower, maybe dropping the rally to the east of where he is now. And you have George going down. That is Raven Zulu's mortars coming in. That just killed George as he was about to push Aaron, who's outside the wall, just south of South District here. The fob just on police station is being pushed heavily by Raven Zulu. I don't know how long it's gonna last. Bilbo's basically camping the entrance and making sure they don't go out to the north. Fraud mortars are landing on top of it as well, so probably not gonna last too long. And there we go. LT is dropping the fob. They just brought Logi up, and you're gonna drop fob first South District, just north of police here. So nice play by Raven Zulu, being aggressive, pushing South District immediately, but they have to watch out for a little push from BKS. Beta might be able to hold that off there. We'll have to wait and see. It's also going to be about communication, though, and once they hear there are people on the intersection, they're going to have to shift north and basically play intelligently. Gambito digs up the hab again, hiding inside, trying to just wait and make sure it stays up fully, but with that many Raven around, you have right now 3, and the radio is down the stage already from the mortars. The hab is never going to go up. Despair taking out Gambito, and Raven Zulu takes a hab west of South District. Raleig's still up to the south here, but Raven, I think they're going to be able to do it. They're going to be able to get South District here. Looking back at intersection, South District is stopped in terms of caps, but I think Bilbo is going to push there. At intersection, we had Weep and Codex and Alp pushing in. Looks like Beta and Rispod Gorel are doing a good job of holding them off right now. The north. And then you have also Raven Zulu snuck onto that fob. Got onto that fob, northeast checkpoint on the radio tower end. They're digging it down now. Rally is up right now, still for Raven Zulu on the northeast of checkpoint, but that's going to go down, and it does go down as 6 pushes in there and wipes them. And look at this nice positioning. Nice positioning from GNM, knowing that they're coming south of district, allowing his team to sort of gain the ground there, and also drawing their attention southwest for BKS in terms of BKS. Riley is now down 63. Took that down. Did a little nice push, and BKS is gonna lose control of South District, and they are not gonna be able to really have any pressure whatsoever in that area. In terms of East Checkpoint, we'll have to see what Raven Zulu tries in terms of maybe a fob east of Checkpoint itself, or maybe a little flanking fob more towards Vineyard area, as looks like BKS has its north side of Checkpoint pretty well held. Off next, hiding under the bridge there. North. A little difficult for him, it seems. Push solo. You know, that's sort of always the case. No one really on defense, and you have Codex Sapper Extraordinaire in, but he has 4 guys he has to run through in order to get to that radio. Nice job. Takes out 2 right now. Trying to hop in. Does hop in. You have Raven Zulu digging the radio themselves to save the tickets. And you have Codex going down. Beta Munich digging the radio, power digging, and then Mercenary watching from the stairs. Did a nice job holding, and that radio is going to be gone. And they're not going to lose those tickets for Raven Zulu. They're going to reposition onto District. And maybe drop some mortars there as well. Drop some mortar tubes there as well. As they already have. They dropped 2. And this is a difficult position for BKS to be in. Because they're going to have to either, like, run across the river, like we're seeing right now, to southeast. In which they're going to be just watched from MG. Or they're going to have to try and push from the north side. Try and get a fob up behind Raven Zulu. In terms of kills, 44 to 105, 51 revives to 25 right now. I have a lot of blue spread out right now, and a lot of BKS guys spread out. But will they be able to hold off push from Raven Zulu? That's going to be the question. I'm going for the revive. Yeah, this is just a field of death. Say, this is a river of death. Tim's going for a cross. Gonna try and probably peek. Fiddler, Fighter, Gazelle, and Fraud as well. I don't know what they say, but I don't know how successful that's gonna be. Gandalf, Sea Camphor, and just in north of him. This is south of him, London. Should hear them. They're sneaking in the grass, you can say. Grass snakes, you know, they're venomous. Have a little bite to them. Alpha Nex goes down. Jameson right there, picking them off. And Camp with his RPG out. Trying to get a nice shot, but immediately taken out by Gandalf. So this is what I'm talking about on the east side. You have Raven Zulu. They're losing a OPPV Crow, but they're gonna get a rally down here inside Checkpoint, and they went for a YOLO push inside as well. Bob is going down north. That is Mercenary, Beta, you know, Munich digging it up. Fezu placed it. Nice little position there. Gonna allow them to immediately get on Checkpoint and keep that pressure up. But they do have to be careful as you have Lug and then Bill in between the fob and themselves. Well, on the outside of their fob right now. Once Raven Zulu finds where this fob is, they're going to be mortaring the heck out of it. He went down Raska. Little Q action got Napster. Napster goes down there. Raska. The Nag goes up, but can't take out both of them. Gets Rock, but Luller takes him out. Luller, I mean, if he takes a peek to his south, look at the amount of people he'll be able to see. Like, if they get 1MG watching just south on one of these roofs, you're gonna do a lot. Raska eventually takes out Luller, and EKS is gonna be able to get control back of checkpoint at the moment. EKS pushing along that river is a bad idea, and right now it's being proven. BKS not making a lot of ground. They're a little bit stagnant right now, and Peach pushing across himself, you know, is getting pretty far. Gonna run into Aaron, and he takes him out himself, and then you have people to the south. He's gonna try and set up Peach. Peach takes out 2. One more just to his west. I don't know if he knows. I think Maddox, Zuni and Maddox should be probably telling him that. But leaving those guys crossing the river right now. Go back towards checkpoint, and we see Raven Zulu. The nice push on the west, and then also that fob up on the north. They're gonna have a steady steady stream of guys coming down from there into East Checkpoint itself. Sunrise takes out 1, and Sunrise goes down to Munich there. I mean, look at this now from yes, the Habs being mortared, and right now you have guys on the west, you have guys on the north, and they're being pincered by Raven Zulu. The mortars are doing a good job, you know, they honed in, they're gonna get this Hab down, and yes, it's gonna be just running off rallies for the moment. 142, 273, 69 kills, 136, and then 78 revives, 46 revives. Being really hopping with the Vigs. Scimitars seem to be wolf packing. Gator and Rage, no, they're gonna be chasing each other's tails and trying to get those BTRs down. Dangerous for them to push in though, only because they're a sitting duck. Once they get tracked, they get one shot on their tracks, they're just dead. They have nothing. Can have no defenses and no way to get out. Where if you're in a BTR and you're injured, you can still get out. You can get a push from Buddy, but with Scimitar, with any track vehicle, that's not really possible. Is a parent up? Parent's like 1 hit from death. That I get. We'll have to see. Hab's now up for BKS again. Orders aren't landing on that spot anymore. Irvin Zulu is gonna try and make a somewhat of a push. You have Codex there on the west? Yeah, you have Codex. The west of district looking for the radio. But he'll have to go in pretty deep to find that. And I don't know if he'll be able to do that safely. I don't know if he'll be able to do that safely. Survive. We have the scimitars again, watching from the outside, and then repositioning basically immediately. As they still are looking for the sturdies, it seems. They're just waiting for them to pounce, and they might have baited one into pouncing right now, as you have... Who's that in 30? I have Psycho pushing across. If that scimitar was there... potentially be able to do real damage and take out that PTR 30. Hab is still up. Hab's basically not be camped. Echo's trying to peek, and that's PTR hit once by a lot. Definitely not injured, but did some damage, and you have, because of that, Scimitar is pushing in right now, going for a kill. The Thermal has some wheel damage. Thermal's also about half health. Scimitar knows that he can get the kill right now if he pushes in, and does a good job right now. But, gets a kill. Scimitar's pushing in, firing good smoke. See it, and that's a 30 mil down. 81 tickets to 250. In terms of kills, 87 to 162. Revives 93 to 58. And what that was a hat. That had to be a hat shot. What a nice shot. Takes out a scimitar, and good job there. IBKS trading 78 to 238 in terms of tickets. Up north there you have a Tiger just driving around Draven's fob, potentially just trying to find where he can get a little spot over. Tori about to take a lat shot, about to get a nice little peek here. But Sanray's pushing in. He's gonna take out. Oh my god. What? Sanray's pushed for Tori. Tori had his lat out. And I think they both had a little mistake there. Zaron is spraying inside the hab. And that's another, that's a lat at just arming range. Tiger is about to be dead. Zaro calling out that they should hop out. And that Tiger is gone. Done for. That is now going back up. Luller inside. Luller on the other side of the wall from Weep. Right now. They see each other. Luller going for the push. And they trade Weep and Luller. Pretty evenly there. Hab's back enabled. BKS with a steady push though, and the Hab is now disabled again. Cynico is the only one alive. He's bleeding out. Online data beta coming to try and help out here. Potentially do a frag dump inside. I don't think that's gonna be possible. I think that fob's like just dead in the water right now. Zulu's still trying to put some pressure on the west, but they're sort of being pretty lenient with the pushes. They're not being super aggressive. They're more being passive right now and letting BKS run into the fire. most part. That's why sort of there hasn't been much movement on this west side of the cap here.
Okay, as you want.
Take care, don't get into.
You have Kerma, you have Despair, you have Sloppy, all inside. Cap is going down on checkpoint. 54 tickets left for BKS. 220 for Raven Zulu. Camford goes down to Despair there. Tim, Sunny Dot, Sunny Dot trying to come in south of east. Coming south of BKS's fob right now. 46 tickets left for BKS in general. Nice little hold right now from Raven Zulu. A nice little push right now from Raven Zulu. So nothing really happening on South District, you know. They tried once, but it's just not working out for BKS with these advances. It's sort of working against them by throwing tickets to Raven Zulu. And here we go. We got a little barrage action coming in. Looks like it's from KS. I don't think that's gonna get anything though. It's just not gonna work for them. Abed's now down for BKS on East Checkpoint. And 36 seconds left for them. So Raven Zulu is gonna take the win here. Yeah, the barrage just isn't working out the way they placed it. It's a little too late. Yeah, so the barrage just didn't work out as BKS had planned, because Raven Zulu already advanced past that area that they called it in on. So it just didn't work in their favor. BKS should have probably called it in just from south to north on the actual flag itself and done it on their hab maybe. Well, I know it would have been pretty bad, but is probably one of their only options as BKS tries to run back into the cap here. 25 to 214 in terms of tickets. It's plan B solo right now in the Tiger, in the LPBB, trying to hold his team off, and orders coming in on this east side from Raven Zulu on checkpoint, and they're just doing their job. Psycho Legend pushing out, takes that Despair. But Psycho Legend probably gonna go down here from Useless Cloud. Useless Cloud needs to look to south. He does take him out. Nice little QE action there. Give Psycho Legend the win for that 1v1 there. Where it's coming in exactly, basically where BKS is, to the east of checkpoint here. Bowling tickets to 204. We'll push onto intersection. Still have Codex, you know. He's been trying to make it around both rounds, round 1 and 2. He just hasn't been able to find a safe passage and get on that radio with availability, with the time he needs. Griffin takes out Useless Cloud, and then you have Bilbo still in that LPPB. Crow doing what he can. Sloppy takes that Griffin exchange. 18 tickets left for BKS. Checkpoint is going to be capped. 5 tickets are going to be left after the cap is done. And Raven Zulu are probably going to win this 262-2-0 here. Darren Beta being aggressive with the Centaur, and Dude at 0. BKS gave up. They didn't want the tickets. Didn't want Raven to get that 60 tickets, so BKS just gave up. And you have the kills 119 to 215 for the final incaps 231 to 304, and revives 113 for Raven Zulu. So Raven Zulu with the win here. And it was something to behold, you can say. We had a little trouble in the beginning, and you know, in round 1 with my FPS and with stream, but we pulled it through. Raven Zulu is going to be moving on to the final here, and depending on what happened with the Mumble game, they're going to be versing either Mumblerines or Blacklist. So it'll be a good final match for sure. But for now, I'm going to leave you guys listening to some music. And, you know, be sure to tune in during the week for some action here. Because I'll probably be streaming some just standard pub games. And be sure to check out our Discords, !Masters, and it'll give you the link to the Discord. But for now, though, have a good one, and see you again soon.